so nice to be back in San Francisco. I was down in LA for 4th of July weekend, went to a music festival. Tried to date, it was a nightmare. Decided I like dating back in San Francisco more, where I just use apps to communicate my feelings and emotions. You guys don't feel that way? I'm really surprised. I grew up, and I feel like dating for me was 90% of the time I was like focused on the girl of my dreams, just paying attention to every little detail. And the other 10% of the time, usually cleaning up the keyboard afterwards. It was very boring relationships. But I feel like I wasn't good at, you have to learn how to date. And I wasn't good at asking people out. You have to have a lot of confidence to ask a girl out, especially if she's your sister. It's just weird.
Oh, wow.
and my pickup lines were terrible because I was a gamer growing up. My best line is, "Hey, can I 360 no scope your number?" Didn't work for several years. And when I moved to San Francisco, the only pretty girls that would actually talk to me were tech recruiters. It was like those were the only ones that would come up to me and have conversations. So I decided I would do what any enterprising young individual would do. Fuck OkCupid, LinkedIn's my new dating profile. Skills include SQL, JavaScript, cunnilingus. Most of my recommendations were from coworkers, but they were really weird. It's like when Dean's coming, you'll know. He told me I was pretty even with the lights off. I don't know, it was kind of weird. And dating in San Francisco is even weirder because you have all this like ethical non-monogamy, which is really confusing because I'm more of like, I'm unethically monogamous. So I'm like a loving relationship partner, but all my trash cans are green and I just put everything in compost. Small children, plutonium, pretty much. Yeah, terrible joke. I've been trying internet dating more. I installed Hinge, and when I installed it, it said the app that's designed to be deleted. And then it crashed, which made complete sense. And the weird thing is, on some of these apps, they sell like lifetime memberships. And I'm not sure I'm really ready to admit to myself that I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my fucking life. Maybe I'm just afraid of commitment to an app, but that's just how I feel. And I started going out with people, and I'm the American average height. I'm 5'10". And I would put on my profile that I'm 5'10". And I'd have dates with people, and they were like, "Holy shit, you're 5'10". And I said, "Yes, why is that so surprising?" And they say, "Well, usually when somebody says he's 5'10", he's actually 5'8". I had no idea this was like a common occurrence in all of the internet dating. And I totally understand now, with COVID going on, if a guy is gonna lie about his height of 6 foot, then how can you trust him to socially distance 6 feet? It's just, you don't know what else they're gonna be lying about. And for me, COVID was a nice change of pace because I've been emotionally distancing for like 3 months now. It just felt a lot better. I don't know, sometimes you meet up with somebody and they're like, "No, I may not be 6 foot, but I have a tall soul." With COVID wrapping up everywhere else in the state except for San Francisco, I've been thinking a lot about 2020. Some of the weird things were I didn't really expect spending every single day like it's the last day of my life to involve so much hand washing. And I didn't think the hottest, most sexual experience would be that moment right after I finished washing my hands. Where I'm just like, "Oh my god, I can touch every hole finally." Probably shouldn't go up in that's my face. You know what? I'm gonna kind of drop it right there. Give it up one more time for Dean.
What?
Cool.